First laser show on Earth. A very special event took place in Fatima on the 13th of October 1917. It was a display in the sky known as the Miracle of the Sun. If it had not been for the display in the sky, the events in Fatima would have passed without much renown and would be ranked among the other Marian apparitions where children were only witnesses. Thanks to Lucia, who asked the lady during the apparition for a miracle, the entire scope and impact of this event changed. Because this event was announced earlier, about 50,000 pilgrims appeared on the field waiting for something unusual to happen. During the display, a disk appeared in the sky where the sun at high noon should have been. The diameter of the disk was similar to the diameter of the sun, which is about 30 angular minutes. The disk was matte, silvery blue, however was changing its colors to red, blue, orange or green. The changes were regular and cyclic, as if it had been programmed. The disk was rotating quite fast, spreading an aureole of flames similar to a fireworks wheel. It was also jumping, or as people call it, dancing, and these movements were random. In one moment happened a very dramatic event when the disk came down to Earth in a zigzag trajectory, causing panic in the audience. But soon after it returned to its original position. The display, in my opinion, was an optical projection where lasers were most likely used as a source of light. It is known that when a narrow laser beam passes through the atmosphere, it is deflected due to the bending of a light beam by the moving hot air. Because the hot air was changing, this caused the image of the disk to shake. A similar optical phenomenon is responsible for twinkling of stars. This observation confirms that the optical beam had to travel a long way through the atmosphere to be deflected to that extent. The disk was partially transparent and the clouds were seen through it, therefore it could not have been a solid object. The people and the surroundings were unevenly illuminated by colorful spots of light coming from the disk. This is a typical property of coherent light, such as that produced by lasers. Some people observed the disk using binoculars, therefore it could not have been a hallucination or a result of imagination or hypnosis. During the display, the sun was blocked and the special clouds were used as a screen to project an optical image of the disk. To enable the projection to occur, heavy clouds which were present at that time were dispersed using infrared heating. This is confirmed by some people who reported that their garments, which were earlier soaked by rain, were dry after the show. This display could only have been organized by extraterrestrial beings because at that time such technology was completely unknown since the first laser was built in 1964. Now we have the technology to prepare a similar or even a better laser show.